It is Friday today, and we started our day once again for Bishnupur district, specifically for Tera Khongshangbi, the same area from where we had escaped death on Thursday. After coming back from there, we had tried reaching out to people, made frantic calls to understand, if not properties, at least human lives were safe. बॉम्ब कहाँ पे गिरा था इधर
वहाँ पे बहुत बड़ा वाला
कहाँ पे
एक खेती में नजदीक वो पुलिस पुलिस का फेंसिंग इधर है, इधर में दाल का खेत चाहिए।
हाँ
उधर में गिराया बम ब्लास्ट हो गया और इधर ही से भरा हुआ है।
ब्लास्ट इधर हुआ
वो पुलिस कैंप के अंदर में भी बहुत हुआ है।
So locals are basically saying that this is the spot where some bombs had dropped yesterday, and leading to explosion and also leading to panic among people. But over here in middle of the paddy field and over outside, which is the police station, there had been multiple such explosions. That's what they are saying. There are telltale signs of remnants of the violence, and the remnants of the violence indicate that locally made IEDs were used. There are improvised machines that have been used, and there are also sophisticated arms. The sounds indicate have been used by the miscreants. Who they are, again, we have to wait for official confirmation. Look at the kind of crater it has created, the explosion had created. The gentleman had gone there to pick up the remnants. Please आ जाइए.
अंदर में भी बहुत हुआ।
ये सारे निकला उधर से. एक सेकंड नहीं कोई बात नहीं. Just look at them. These are sharp iron pieces which have been used to kind of make that IED. Now you call them splinters. So basically splinters are bundled together, and so that when the explosion happens and they splinter, they create the maximum damage. Imagine if this falls on a human being, the kind of impact will it have, the kind of holes it would create on a human body, and it'll kill you immediately. Look at them. These are all sharp iron pieces. We were just seeing a picture of one of those bombs which did not explode, and it looks scary. Yes, you can figure out that has been made locally. It lacks the finesse of a sophisticated IED. It has a tin cover, but inside that you have this. दादा कितना गहरा हुआ है वो? इतना गहरा हो गया है. Now you don't expect farmers to farm a paddy field with such disproportionate sharp iron pieces. So obviously the claims made by locals have a lot of merit. It's just that for people who are living here, it's a life, it's more of a nightmare and less of a life. We just wanted to give you a sense as how life is here. Sir, इस जगह का नाम बताइए. Yes, this is what it is, and this is how it is. We are traveling from one place to another place, meeting as many people as possible, just to draw attention to the fact that if somebody out there says it's all hunky-dory, absolutely fine in Manipur, no, it is not. No, it is not. If you think it's all fine, it's all peaceful, I say no, it is not. Because when I visit the ground, I find these. When I visit the ground, I find public suffering, human suffering. And when I hit the ground, I see violence. Seems like the body of the bomb.
हम लोग का घर जलाया था उसी तरह है इसे आगे में ऐसे थोड़ा जाके थोड़ा देखने के लिए चाहता है
हाँ हाँ जाएंगे. Because those who are expected to come and talk to them, they don't. They find so much of hope when they see media people, and with so much of innocence they say, sir एक बार हमारे घर देख लीजिए. That pain also reflects hope. They think if not they, somebody would tell their story and make a difference. हाँ
साफ करो अंदर में डाल एक पॉलिथीन दे दे तो
हाँ. The gems and jewels that we have discovered, not from the sea, but from the soil of Manipur. ये बॉम्ब का टॉप है.
वो नीचे गिरा
एक सेकंड. So look at this. Look at this. This is the shell of the bomb. Just have a look. It is made of solid iron. It's made of solid iron. Look at this. And inside of that you have the explosives. So all the explosives are bundled inside, and the bottom part has the material to kind of explode, and such things then come out. Okay, so to piece together things, this was possibly the lower part of this very bomb, which looks like a rocket, a mini rocket. And imagine this has fallen on these areas. Now where have they come from? Where have they come from? Just give a closer look to this. Where have they come from? Do they look like a pencil? Do they look like a pen that you hold and write? They are not. They are all explosives, shells of such bombs which have dropped here and created craters. And this is what these people are living with. Now these explosives are a reflection of a failure somewhere, whether it's intelligence failure or failure at a point that cannot thwart smuggling of such bombs. It's something that the administration can say, but the locals have brought here. Just see. You know, zoom the camera over here and show the hollowness over here, and you can actually see the shell. Now it lacks the finish. See the edges. The welding has been locally done. Look at these edges. The edges clearly indicate that they have been locally done, and because they are locally done, it lacks finish. We are trying to show as the reality is. What the reality is? The reality of Manipur is this. See the splinters and such rockets. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be calling them rockets, but explosives. They look like rockets, and they have been falling here, there, everywhere. Again, who are doing this? Who are trying to create so much of havoc in people's lives? It's again the administration has to answer. But area after area, it is not limited to one area. Let's be clear. One might say that they are responsible, and they might say that they are responsible, but the fact of the matter is, the reality is this. How they have found a way inside Manipur, it's something everyone should be bothered about. The fact that it started on 3rd of May and it hasn't come to an end, it should bother one and all. The fact that such things have been falling on top of the heads in middle of the night, it should bother one and all. And thus when people claim that everything is fine, they have to look at this. They have to look at this. Such bombs had been falling like this, and they are impairing lives of people, and they are solid iron. Look at this. Barricades have been put. Places would find barricades one after the other, but the question still remains. Barricades on the road, but still these things have found their way. How isn't it legitimate to ask, what is lacking? Where is it lacking? And when will all of this come to an end? Till the time that question is not being answered, this should be given to one and all as a souvenir who say and think that everything is fine in Manipur. No, it is not. It is not fine in Manipur. किसका घर में?
हमारा घर है मेरा।
ये घर में गिरा है?
इधर में गिरा है और अंदर में भी, अंदर में बच्चा सोया है अंदर में।
सॉरी मैं जूता पहन के
तो
आया।
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। देखो हम लोग चारपाई में भी नहीं सोया, नीचे में सोया है हम लोग।
ओके, तो आप क्या तब घर में थे जब ये हुआ?
हाँ घर में हुआ है। हम लोग इधर में बच्चा सब नीचे में सोलाया, बम पहले आया, फटके हम लोग भाग के दौड़ के उधर चला गए रेलिके में, कोकटा में।
तो ये जब गिरा तब आप लोग घर में थे?
हाँ घर में थे।
तो वो फटा उसके बाद?
हाँ फटा है।
अच्छा, तो कहाँ पे फटा था?
वो फटा है तो इधर से थोड़ा उसका टुकड़ा तो इधर में लग गया होगा, उधर में फटा है।
अच्छा।
दुकान के सामने।
आपके बच्चे ठीक है?
हाँ बच्चे सब ठीक है।
आप लोग ठीक है?
हाँ ठीक है।
अच्छा, तो फिर पुलिस को बताया आप लोगों ने? पुलिस ने क्या बोला?
पुलिस ने बोला हाँ हम लोग पुलिस विभाग हम लोग उधर भाग के चला जाओ, चिप जाओ, नहीं तो पूरा बम से सुबह से आ रहा है, बंदूक नहीं चलाया, फिर बम आके चला फाड़ दिया इधर में। हाँ बहुत डर लग रहा है। हम घर में रहने के लिए नहीं सकता है, दिल में आके खाना वाना बना के शाम में और रिलीफ कैम्प में जाएगा।
She is saying that she was at home when that thing has fallen, and thereafter they got so scared and out of panic and fear they left the spot immediately. And they are saying this had been their regular affair these days, when they have to leave and in a way rush to a relief camp. This is a teen shade which is almost like a huge community hall. On top of that community hall you have this teen shade, and those holes that you see, the locals claim that has happened because of such explosives that had fallen on the rooftop. You have police presence out here, there is posting out here. There are armed officers, forces are deployed out here. But then, as the question is, even after deployment of forces and even after putting such barricades on the road, the situation hasn't really changed for any better, and the people are saying they are living with this nightmare day in, day out. With video journalist Rony from Fogakchau Ikai Bazar, which is in Bishnupur district. This is Tamal Saha for News the Truth NTT.